get my notes out because I can't miss anything, but happy Monday. January 24th, and we are here with the ladies from Triangle Events. We are going to chat a little bit about their bottle in a box, the second year in a row for this, so we're really excited. We're going to try a couple little samples, so it's not everything that's in the box, but we're going to try a few of the things and have some sociables. Before we start, I am going to just mention about our newsletter as we start off every live, so it comes out every Thursday. For the newsletter, we go through and we scour the events that are going on in Colchester, and we compile them all in one place, make it easier for you guys to find. You can sign up for that on our website, also on our Facebook page. Again, it comes out every Thursday, so there's still time to sign up for the next one. All right, ladies. Hello. Good evening. Happy to have you here.
Yes, because we brought drinks.
I mean, we're always happy to have you here anyways, but it's always better when you bring presents.
Of course.
And you bring presents a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
We're good
You come up with candy and popcorn and chocolate. So
I don't know how nice we are.
Because we like to eat.
Yeah.
Us too. So that's why we make really great
We eat
neighbors.
a lot.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, let's chat about your bottled in a box. So like I said, it is the second year that you guys are doing that.
Technically, year 5 for bottled in general, but year
Right.
2 for the box since COVID.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, we'll chat a little bit about that too, and about what it's like to be an events company during COVID times. So, this is kind of a result of that.
Yeah.
So last year it looked a little different. Do you guys want to chat a little bit about that?
Well, last year we were put in a predicament where it was bottled as a come together festival and come and sample things, and
People were very disappointed. It was a great event.
Yeah.
People really, really enjoyed it.
yeah, it's nice to go out and just, instead of having to buy a whole bottle of something, a bottle of wine, when you're like, oh, that's not my flavor, or that's more fruity than I like, or more, it's nice to be able to sample stuff. So for all of this stuff, it was just nice to go out, try new things, plus the whole social aspect.
Absolutely, just being around people and having
And not
socials
having
like
to
we're
go-
doing tonight. Yeah,
I have to go
exactly.
to the city, because we've headed at the Inn on Prince.
That's right.
And that was wonderful, and it's a great space. And so then we were like, okay, we know that we can't do this, but when you have something that's an annual thing, if you don't try to keep it up somehow, then your name disappears.
Absolutely.
People forget what it was about. So we were like, how do we do this?
Mhm.
How do we keep it going? And then we were like, well, regulations kept fluctuating. It's this many people in a group, that many people in a group. So you can't even really plan for the group size because you just don't know when it's going to change. So we were like, let's just do it in a box. So we did bottled in a box, bring the taste home.
Mm-hmm.
And now this year we are bringing the taste home
Again.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check. Let's see if anybody has any comments. Dean says, hi. Cheryl Cook says, love being able to sample. Awesome. So this is the box for you. All right, perfect. Guys, if you have any questions about Bottled in a Box, let us know. We're going to be checking the comments, and the ladies can answer those questions. I'm just thinking, I didn't get you guys to, introduce yourselves.
Oh.
I just said ladies from Triangle Events because, I know you guys.
Yeah.
So, everybody else does too.
Yeah, we're in the same building, so it's just like
Yeah.
neighbors. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Raven.
Hi, I'm Becky.
And you are the co-owners
yeah.
of Triangle Events.
We have
There we go.
Hannah, who's at home with her 2 little ones, so she's our third partner, and so it's awesome. We're trying to bring the taste home again to your kitchens, and while we continue this conversation,
Let's
probably
try a little bit
have a
here.
sample. So we're gonna start with Coldstream Clear Peach Mango Vodka Soda.
Which is their newest flavor.
Yeah, newest flavor.
And while you pour that, I'm just going to touch briefly on to clarify any confusion about when we're talking about samples and sample sizes.
Yes, please. Yeah.
So basically how it works is when you go to the event, like we said, if you've never tried something before, or something only comes in a 6-pack at a liquor store and you don't want to invest in a whole 6-pack if you've never tried it and you're not going to like it. So that's the perfect thing about sampling, because then you try it and then now you know, I like this. Next time I go to the liquor store, I'll buy a whole bottle or I'll buy a 6-pack. When you have the box, it's very difficult because you have the difference of an entire bottle of wine versus a small can.
Right, of course.
So how do you do the samples? So basically we calculated out, so a sample size is 1 ounce for spirits, 4 ounces for
cheers when she's done.
for coolers or cider, and 2 ounces for mead and wine. So
Okay,
that
awesome.
would be the sample sizes at the event. So basically we take the size of the can or the bottle, we calculate how many samples would be in there. So like a bottle of wine would typically be 12 samples worth of wine.
Okay.
So when we put the box together, last year we did 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 person boxes.
Right.
So this year we switched over to one size box because a lot of people were buying the smaller size boxes, not really realizing that it didn't have everything in it because it's based on 10 samples a person, because that's what you get at the event. You get 10 sampling tickets.
Of course.
So if we had to put a bottle of wine in a 2-person box, that would take up 12 of the 20 samples.
Right.
So then if we put in 2 other things, that means you're getting the box and you're really only getting to try 3 products. So you didn't get to try everything until you bought an 8 or a 10-person box.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we took that feedback and we just made one size box, which has over 70 samples.
Amazing. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then that way you just
70 samples.
yeah, so that way every vendor who participated in the box, you just get one of each of what they put in. So
Whether
you
it's
try
the 1
one
ounce, 2
everything.
ounces,
Yeah.
4 ounce
So
sample.
if you're
Yeah.
working based on the 10-person or 10 samples a person thing, if you say you have a group of 10, then at that point it's up to you. If you want to get 2 boxes to make sure everyone has a bit more to sample, or if you just want to do less samples per person and still get 1 box, that's totally up to you. But each box comes with 4 glasses, assuming that some people are
How cute are
rebuying.
these two? Look
Yeah,
at those.
they might have glasses
I'm gonna
from
get
last
closer.
year.
And they can buy more too,
Yeah,
right?
You can buy them as add-ons, but when you've been doing this for 5 years, you realize
cute.
that you do have a lot of loyal people who look forward to this.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And so we know that you have your glasses, and we get the comments on how much everyone loves their
They're
glasses.
so cute.
And the funny thing is, they're very misleading. Because the only reason that this glass looks like a mini glass is because it has a
Shorter
stem.
stem.
Yeah.
But it's actually a 7-ounce glass.
Okay.
This puppy packs a punch.
Yeah.
Well, a small glass of wine at a restaurant is 6 ounces.
Right,
Right.
You could
exactly.
technically fill this and it would be a small
Right.
glass of wine.
So my mom has told me that this sample glass is her favorite glass of wine to have with her meal at supper because it's only small. However, Mom, it's a
full
7-ounce
glass of
glass.
wine.
So no
Just
comment.
don't tell me, mommy.
Yeah, so it gets 4 glasses. If you want to add extra, you can, and it comes with a coaster, a glass and a coaster. 70 plus samples. Then it's up to you if you have a bigger group, if you want 2 boxes. But that's why we're only doing one size box this year, because we have kind of
And streamlined it
ask.
too. It just makes it easier, and then you know you're getting
Yeah,
everything.
it's more just like a one size fits all. You get to try one of everything. And like you said, even if you're a couple, like 2 people, and you're buying it, and you're like, oh my gosh, 70 plus samples. You don't have to drink it all in one night. So you can
it's something you can have
cans one
around.
night. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can save the bottle of
absolutely.
wine for another night. Like you can make it last a
So
couple
you
of
can
weekends.
sample all
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Let's cheers these so we can try them.
This smells
My
so
gosh, does it
peachy.
not,
So I haven't tried
Peach
this yet.
mango is what that is.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
the new
holy
yeah,
cold stream.
new
Yeah.
flavor.
Like, it smells like fuzzy peaches.
2 of my favorite flavors, peach and mango. So
All right.
I can't say the
Cold
peach
Stream
is
doesn't-
my favorite flavor
Yeah.
because I threw it up out of my nose at one point.
Oh no,
But
that's worse. Then you
Yeah.
usually don't ever want that
But-
flavor again.
Cold Stream, this smells so good.
honestly, I think it smells more peachy and tastes more mango.
It reminds
I feel
me
like
of
I'm
something about a
being a
Canadian.
wine
I
singer.
was just thinking the same thing.
Reminds me of a hangover. Yeah. Those were good.
Reminds me of about 20
I'd say
years
definitely,
ago, but whatever.
Yes, smells peach, tastes mango.
Yeah.
No one is drinking and driving, FYI.
No, absolutely.
Just for the record. Yeah. So, there's going to be things that we're going to repeat throughout this whole
Of
evening.
course, yeah.
And that is like...
But I mean, not everybody's tuning in right from the
Right.
beginning, which is a good time to say, if you are tuning in right now, we are speaking with the ladies from Triangle Events, and we are talking about their bottled in a box. They are bringing the taste home again. I love it.
Not because we wanted to.
I know. One day we will get back to
Hopefully next year.
larger events.
Yep.
And you guys will be able to bring us all your happiness again.
Yes.
But I mean, this is a good tide over.
Yeah. It'll do.
Honestly.
Yes. And you want to know what is nice? The one thing that I have definitely learned since we have been doing this and doing bottled is like I have so many friends. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know, when we put on bottled, like, all my friends will be there. And that is when I learned that all my friends are introverts. And I'm the only extrovert.
So they're very happy that this is what it
they
is.
think that this is just fantastic.
They don't have to come out and support you anymore.
Yeah.
They
I
can
know.
support you at
Well,
home.
that's what we said is when the time comes that we can do it in person again, we likely will still offer this
Yes.
as an
Great
option.
idea.
There
Yeah,
probably
for
won't be
those
as
people-
many,
yeah,
but for the people who
absolutely.
either, like you said, who just don't do crowds, or maybe you work that night, you can't
Mhm.
come out, that you can still participate without actually having to be there. So it's something
That's
that
a great
it
idea.
ended up being a last minute backup plan to the event, but now that we're doing it,
It's an
we
add.
just figured we'll
Yeah.
continue to do both in
Oh,
the
100%.
future.
I'm just looking. Are these the places where you got, like, are those in specific places that you got the samples from?
Most of them are close to places that we've got.
Yeah, okay.
We don't actually have anything.
Oh, okay. I was just looking. I was like, oh, that's neat. So
But yeah, but like most like wines around here come from like Valley
Yeah,
area.
Yeah,
it
of course.
has been,
Like we had to go to Wolfville, Bridgewater, like
yeah.
But I mean, all local Nova Scotia.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Petite Riviere and Benjamin Bridge and all of these places that I've never gone to before. You see the liquors in the liquor store
Mhm.
and you're like, yeah, Benjamin Bridge. Unless you knew it was local, do you know what I mean? Then you're just reading the name off of it. But then when you go to these places, you're like, holy smokes, they offer way more than a bottle of wine. They
Right.
offer an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's people are putting a lot of effort into their businesses, and they're going like they're not noticed as much as they should be. Like there's a lot to do in Nova Scotia. You guys know that.
Mhm.
But even just getting people from Nova Scotia understand how much is out there to do. These are beautiful places to go and visit
Absolutely.
and sample drinks for the day and sit there in their gorgeous buildings and
Yes.
things. Just absolutely beautiful. And just follow them online and you will see pictures, and then that will entice you.
Yeah, and this, I mean, what a great way to sample some of the things, the places that you have maybe been coveting online and haven't gotten to because
Yes.
of COVID or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Next
now you get to try some of those. So what in the box, what is it that you had said there's wine,
Yep.
spirits,
cider,
cider.
and mead.
And
And
meat.
mead.
So, yes,
Okay.
mead is new as of 2020.
2020.
She came in to the in-person event,
Yes.
and then
Shout
she's
out
been
to
in boxes.
Mountain
Shannon
Forest.
from
Oh,
Mountain
yes.
Forest. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it wasn't, mead wasn't a part of it before because she
Right.
didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, since she did, because mead, when we first were talking about it, kind of fits both, like kind of beer,
Mhm.
kind of wine. But when we do tapped, it is strictly only craft
Right,
beer,
of
so that's
course.
why we looped it into
Yeah.
this. It's basically craft beer, and then bottled is kind of everything
But
else.
honestly, there's something for everyone.
oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like, maybe you're not a wine drinker, but there's so many other things. Maybe you're not a beer drinker. There's so
Yeah.
many other things.
Which is why, and yeah, some of them, like the Chill Street is a mimosa wine cider spritzer.
Oh.
So it's like you kind of get a combination of the two of them together. So yeah, there's so many, and actually one thing that we don't have with us today is a cider. But yeah, you get to try so many different things that if, like you said, if you're like, oh no, I only like wine,
Yeah.
but maybe you try the wine cider spritzer and it's a little bit of wine, a little bit of
right,
cider,
yeah.
you might try something new.
Right, because to be honest, I would not have tried mead because somebody that I spoke to compared mead to a type of dry wine or something like that.
Okay.
And I was like, ew, like I don't want, that's not my palate, so that's not it. However, if it wasn't for the opportunity to have tasted it, then I never would have known
Absolutely.
that it's not the same
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
So
So Raven, you just brought up that we only have a few samples here.
yes.
So just to mention, or as you mentioned, there's over 70.
Yeah.
You weren't able to bring everybody. You guys kind of just ran out to the
Yeah.
liquor store and picked
Yeah.
up some of the things that were available in the
Yeah,
liquor store.
not all these products are available at
Right.
the liquor store. Some you have
Some
to
were
go
sold
to.
out of at the liquor store.
Oh, wow.
And some you have to go to farmers markets or directly to the winery or distillery, wherever
Right,
it may
exactly.
be. So yeah, and like you said, like we have a bottle of wine, but we're not going to open it because there's only the three of us, and we're
Right,
gonna
we don't
just
know
pull one
what
wine right
But
now.
this
but-
one is the Blue Lobster Vodka Soda, Dragon Fruit, and Guava.
Yeah, so that one
yes.
is.
I know I'm far away that you guys can
I've
see
never
that,
had dragon fruit and I've never had guava, so here goes. Sip.
this one I
smells
think
good,
is not their newest. They've had an iced tea flavor since this one came out, but this one is new since the last bottled.
Oh,
so
okay.
if anyone, is only sampling from bottled, then they wouldn't have tried that unless they buy them regularly at the liquor store. But this one is new since the last bottle came out, so it wasn't in the box last year. It's new to this year, and same with the Cold Stream one. It's a new flavor.
Okay.
I
So
wear
that's
this as a
this year.
perfume.
I don't joke. Me too.
It smells so
It's just-
beautiful. Oh, everyone's like, why should I be sniffing your drink?
So in the box, do you have, like, are there any repeats from last year and then
No.
some new stuff? So it's all new
Everything's
stuff.
new.
Oh, very cool.
It's the same,
Yeah.
the same vendors,
But just
all
new
new products.
Oh, very
yeah.
neat.
So this one is East Coast Beverage Company. So from East Coast Lifestyle,
Oh, yeah.
they started a beverage
Oh, I
company.
did not know that.
And yeah, so last year they had their first one, which was a pineapple rum soda.
Right.
So we had that in the box. Now this year they have a second flavor, which is a hard iced tea.
Okay.
So that's
We all know the
new
hard
one.
iced teas are big
Right?
on the
And
East Coast.
I'm like, East Coast lifestyle, if you just keep coming out with one flavor a year, then bottle will continue.
We are
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
Let's see here, guys. Let's see what we have. Nikki says the box looks awesome. Bottle True says, hey guys, feel free to follow our RG or our IG. So yes, that's very important as well. People
Yes,
can follow
follow us.
along.
Yeah, we have our Triangle Events main page, but then we also have a separate page on Facebook and Instagram for Bottled for those who are specifically interested in it, because we don't want to bombard our main page
Right, of
to
course,
everyone
because
who
it's
might not be
different.
interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
If you're
they
not
can
a
follow.
drinker, then we don't want to shove this down
Right.
your throat.
Yeah.
But the bottle, you guys are doing features, right, on
Yes,
each of
yeah.
the. So that's great. I mean, that
Yeah.
way you can go on and kind of learn a little bit more about the
Yeah,
company
exactly.
and the
We're highlighting
different.
every product that's in
love
the
it.
box.
And not just products, things like Appleton chocolate. For 5 years, like anybody who's attended the event knows that Appleton is there, selling chocolates and doing samples of chocolates. And
Yeah, it's not just alcohol.
Right.
Yeah, we've got this too, Jenny's cocktails, so you can make this as a mocktail if you don't drink, or you can
Her
mix,
stuff is fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, you can
My
mix
gosh.
with
And what's that one?
This one is the one that she custom made for us. It's
Ooh,
called
fancy.
yeah, the drink is the triangle. It's
She
a
is
pineapple,
lovely.
ginger, mint
Ooh,
drink mix. So you
yum.
just mix this with sparkling water and rum, which we use Raging Crow white rum.
Okay.
But yeah, if you don't want to use alcohol,
You can just
then
make a
can
virgin drink too.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
a mocktail with the sparkling water. And yeah, Jenny made this custom for us because we wanted a drink that we could take around with us, and when we have
Yeah,
events
I
at the
love
peg,
it,
we
yeah.
serve this at the peg. You can take it home and just buy a bottle of the mix and drink
Right.
it at home.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we
Yeah, but what's also nice is there's nothing worse than when we're
Can I
having
smell
yeah,
it?
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
having a
smell it,
barbecue at home and everybody's having a cocktail or something and we have all the kids around and they want
Want a
something
drink,
fun.
yeah.
They
Mhm.
want something neat and cool. And
Ooh,
so
that smells lovely.
this way we can yeah, we can make them
This will be
a
the mocktail.
cocktail
Yeah.
and they feel included, but yeah,
Right.
not.
Oh yeah, it's a great idea. That's so cute. All right, I'll try that.
yeah, we're gonna
one on
sample
this one.
the Jenny's
Shake this
cocktail
up.
mix. This one's gonna be a mocktail because we
Yeah,
don't have the
mocktail.
rum with us.
I mean, and it's nice for people just to have that option as well. So, because maybe they have to drive, maybe
Yes.
they,
And that's the whole thing is that
She made one in the summer out of rhubarb.
oh my gosh.
okay, we
And when you
can't
say
say
can't
non-voter.
swear, holy.
You
Yeah.
can't swear. Beep. Okay,
I
Jenny,
could have drank that stuff till my eyes turned
you
pink.
just don't have any idea. We drank it so much and so fast, and it's seasonal. And it's not even just that one. Well, that one is
It was a strawberry, you said?
No, rhubarb.
Oh
And
yeah.
rhubarb is one of those things that
She didn't leave you
man.
much.
I know.
Oh, you still have to put that in. Okay.
Yeah. And she makes, so this is the retail bottle,
Yes.
but she gives us sizes
smaller.
that are a bit
Oh,
bigger
wow,
than this
Really?
for when we're making bulk drinks like at the
Okay.
so we're not having to open all
a
the labeled
bunch of,
ones.
yeah.
So she had some of the rhubarb left over in the large size bottles, and she brought it over to us, and we just
You
chugged
enjoyed it.
We just drank it. But she uses all fresh ingredients.
Uh-huh.
She knows what she's doing.
Absolutely.
She knows what pairs with what. She's
Yeah.
got exquisite taste
Oh,
buds.
so good.
She really does.
I love Jenny's mixes, and
Yeah.
I love them because, like I said, this is great right now. I can drink this, guzzle it. I can
Yes,
just-
and it's okay.
Right, and I don't have to worry about anything. But then, since I like this, that means to add a shot of rum when I did want to sit there and have a drink with somebody, it's something I know I already like.
Exactly.
Well, and when we did it in person, and when we can do it again, the option was good because we offered designated driver tickets. So say you were going as a couple, and one of you was going to drive and one of you was going to drink. We don't think that it's fair to charge the full ticket price for your 10 sample tickets if you're not going to use them.
Exactly.
So we had a cheaper ticket that had no drink tickets.
Oh, great idea.
Right.
But what you could do is we sell extra drink tickets. So if you wanted to buy a couple and use them for Jenny's cocktails, you could go over and get a mocktail so you can still enjoy the event and still
be a part of
and still have a drink and participate, but still not have to drink.
Oh, what a great idea. And it just helps people be a little more responsible.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you take a drink of that, like I'm sitting here right now, and you can feel the ginger in my throat and on the inside of my cheeks. Like, you can,
but it's not
that
too
ginger
spicy.
tangle. You know
what
what I mean?
A lot of people are scared of ginger because they think it's too spicy, but this is like the perfect.
Yeah, the pineapple just gives it that sweet too. Like, because I do taste the ginger once as soon as I drink it, but then it's like that pineapple takes over and makes it sweet.
And then all of a sudden you're sitting there talking, and I'm like, what is that feeling? And I'm like, it's ginger.
It is something different too because so many people are just so used to when it comes to spirits, when you're buying hard liquor, oh, I'm just going to have rum and coke or vodka and orange juice. It's just so bland and boring.
It's
like,
what
can you do to spice it up? So this is a different mix for if you are a hard liquor drinker. Than to switch it up from just regular pop and juice.
Exactly. Like,
Jenny, you brought so much.
Well, and I mean, think about the health benefits, but that are in ginger and pineapple both too,
not
right?
only that, but the rest of the drink mixes that Jenny makes, they are drink syrups. But ours is a drink mix because the pineapple is a natural sweetener, so she didn't have to put a whole bunch of sugar.
And there's the lime juice is already in it, where usually you would have to have the drink syrup and then add lime juice, then add espresso water. It's already in it, so it's literally just add your club soda and it's ready to go.
Really good.
Not saying that this is one of her best ones, but you know.
But cough.
When we drink this cocktail.
Anybody that is just tuning in, we are sitting down on the yellow coach with the ladies from Triangle Events talking about their bottle in a box. If you have any questions about the bottle in a box, let us know. They'll answer. And you know what we forgot to mention is that we are going to pick 2 commenters at the end of the broadcast, and you're going to give away some bottled t-shirts.
One on Facebook and one on Instagram.
So those aren't in, they're not included in the box, so this is, you're going to exclusively get it. So just comment, just anything, comment, let us know you're there, say hi, ask a question, and then we'll go through.
Whoever you're looking forward to tasting.
Yeah, we'd love to know that. Let us know who you're looking forward to taking some samples in, because
and just a reminder that for people who are just tuning in, that we always ask for feedback at the end of every event that we do, and last year we asked for feedback, negative or positive. People are scared to give negative feedback, but done right, without swearing at somebody, like, done right, you can give feedback that's negative that actually is very positive. We need to know,
criticism.
right?
Yeah, it was your first year doing it.
Right, as a take-home box.
That's
so we had to work out the niches, and we didn't know what people were going to be expecting, or it's different when you come to in person. You get your 10 tickets, you understand that there's 10 samples.
Right, you know what's
and
happening.
your glass, and that's it.
Yeah.
Last year, last year when we sent
samples.
our boxes home, they came in 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 people boxes. When we sent them home, some of the feedback that we had gotten back was that some people were disappointed because they hadn't received all the samples from all the vendors. The problem with that is that was impossible for us to give everybody if they had only ordered like a 2 or 4 person box, because there was more samples than fit in that. I'm making up my own words too. So this year we took that constructive criticism, and most people did share their box combined with another couple or something, or a few friends. So I know that the box this year is one size. We didn't mean that to exclude anybody. We did it because we were responding to feedback. So it's one size. You get over 70 samples in your box.
78, is that right?
76. Yes.
Yeah.
76
That's
samples.
crazy amount.
You get your bottled glasses. You get coasters. You get.
I'll show these again. I'll just get a little closer for the people that. Oh yeah.
There's
Don't worry
apple.
about me.
Don't worry. Third sample.
So there there's the little glasses. They're
you
just
also
so
get
cute.
Appleton chocolates, Jenny's cocktails. There's an abundance of other things in the box.
So
as well.
Cheryl says, such a great idea. Dee Dee tickets. What do we got going on? Box looks awesome. I'm always buying the new coolers.
Something else we haven't mentioned yet either is that we do have a delivery option.
Yes,
Pickup
yeah.
and delivery. Pickup is at our office, and delivery, we have a $5 delivery fee. Basically, anywhere.
Kate Harvey said, "Ooh, Raven, I love your hair."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just dyed it on Friday.
Didn't we say that before we started?
Yeah. Love it. Awesome. Yes, that's great that you have the delivery option. That really helps.
19 plus, you have to be home to get your delivery. We're not.
Yes,
leaving
we
it on
have to
your
verify
doorstep.
ID
Right,
when
of course.
we drop it off.
That was a great thing for you to mention, though.
Yes. Yeah, we can't just leave it on your doorstep and.
So it's local delivery. So within.
No, we don't really have a boundary. We have someone who ordered from Enfield.
Oh,
I mean, we would prefer not to go to Cape Breton or Oregon, but. And
that's fair,
people go to Enfield or to Glasgow.
Great, amazing.
That way, yeah.
Right. Oh, awesome.
Because we disperse ourselves. Usually, last year I stayed at the office for people who came in to pick up their boxes. She went to deliver, and depending on how many, we can send Evan to deliver.
Right, exactly.
Kind of spread.
Also, Evan is watching, just so you guys know. He's been commenting.
Yeah. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Evan is our newest team member. He's our new marketing coordinator, and he has a meme page.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so funny. It's so funny. I expected him to be older. I'm not gonna lie, because some of the stuff he posts, I was like, "That's funny." So I'm like, he's gotta be like my age.
Yeah.
And then I met him, and I was like, "How old
You're like,
is
wait,
he?"
I know. Yeah. He's younger. He's not our old age.
I know, like.
However,
He's older than me.
yeah, only by
Okay.
a couple of years. Yeah. Anyhow, I as well, because I'm like, haha, that's funny. That's from like when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, he's my age. And then I'm like, no, he's not.
No, he's
my
not.
age,
He
no.
made me laugh on the reel you posted today. It was like you just realized that you're short. You were like, well, I'm short. He's like, why are you so short?
I know. I got there and I'm thinking, even as I was approaching the light, and I'm like, wow, that's up really high. You're giving me so much credit. How tall do you think I am?
I laughed.
5'4". He's got a great sense of humor, and it's an experience because you don't know when everything's female. You don't know what it's going to be like when you throw a male in the mix.
Absolutely.
And however, I'm a big believer that with the right combo, like everything evens its way out to be more beneficial and stuff like that. So yeah,
A different perspective is always amazing. Like girl power.
Right.
But
the truth of it is that there's a lot of guys out there that I'm honestly, just as a girl, no matter how much I try, not going to know how to connect with you because we don't maybe share the same interests or whatnot.
Right, absolutely.
So this is lovely to have a new insight and a new voice and someone for the audience to connect with.
yeah, absolutely. I think he's going to be great. Yeah. I mean, not that you guys are fabulous. Let's finish this up so we can throw another one in here. I was like, what's taking so long?
All right, so we talked about this one. Like I said, East Coast Lifestyle Lemon Hard Iced Tea.
Oh, that was sweet.
So, last year they did pineapple. This year they're doing...
It's good though.
the
It was
hard
good.
iced tea.
When I first smelled it, I was like, I could really smell the ginger, and I was like, I don't know, but it was so yummy.
Yeah, it's not too
really
potent.
like
Ooh, that is
sweetness.
dark, isn't it?
Yeah, it's iced tea.
I know, but I was...
I mean,
so dark. That smells good.
I'm literally just having a splash. I don't do iced tea, but I'm just gonna.
I'm not a huge iced tea fan either. And I'm not even talking about hard iced tea. I just mean like iced tea.
But I will say one of my absolute favorite drinks is Coldstream's peach iced tea.
Oh yeah.
I've never liked like black iced tea. Like if I go to
Right.
Starbucks, like I like the peach green
flavored,
tea.
yeah.
Like I like white teas and green teas. I'm not a black tea person.
Right.
But the Coldstream peach tea, it's just like
So good, eh?
it's yeah.
Well, I'm going to say that...
So this one again is the East Coast Lifestyle hard iced tea.
And this is... fantastic.
Really good.
I actually can't get over how good that is.
Yeah, well, you know what? For me, just saying that I don't do iced tea, I
That's
could
really good.
drink that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Down that.
I think it's maybe a little bit more lemony than most iced teas are.
Right,
You're
I
right.
think that's what it is. It's the lemon in it that makes
And
it
most
like,
iced teas, a lot of iced teas are lemon iced tea, but this one's like maybe a little extra lemony, so it takes the edge off the
that's
iced tea.
nice.
But good job, East Coast.
Good job.
A non-iced tea drinker would drink your iced tea.
Yes, because sometimes iced tea leaves that
Yes.
dryness.
Yes.
Dry
Exactly.
tea flavor in your mouth, and this leaves a lemon.
A good one. So what's the price of the box, ladies? I don't think we've discussed that yet.
$180 plus tax.
Awesome.
So-
I mean, 78 samples.
Yeah, right. So I want to break down that price for anybody who's like $180 plus tax. I just want to say that when we make the price up and the samples, there is no difference than if you were to come to an event or blah blah. We want to be fair, and we're not all of a sudden going to overcharge somebody or do anything like
Right.
that. So
Yeah, we try to base it off of a
the
ticket
event,
price.
Right, of course.
So when you come to bottled, you pay $30 plus tax for your ticket for bottled, and so $39
Oh, yeah, there
plus
you go.
tax
Mhm.
for your ticket to bottled, and 180 divided by
Well, technically, if we're comparing it to last year, I think this was priced at last year's 6-person box, which is 60 samples. So this has 72 samples. So technically, there's just enough for a little over 7 people, but you're actually paying what we charged last year for 6 people.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are paying 7 people. If 7 people went in on this box, you're paying $25 a box.
Oh, yeah.
And there's
amazing.
76 samples. So you're getting the 10 samples that you would get if you came to bottled in person. Plus there's 6 extra.
Right.
Yeah.
And you'd be paying $39 if you came to bottled. And here you're paying $25.71
Right.
for your samples. And the reason that we took that price from $39 to $27 was because you don't get to see our beautiful faces while you drink your drinks.
But what
you don't
a
get
fun
entertainment.
night.
Right, you don't get music.
Like, if you get 7 of your friends together, so you're still under your 10 people.
Yes.
And play some games, have some snacks.
Yeah.
Like, what a great time you're going to have.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what a cheap night.
Well,
It
we
is,
have
yes.
Like,
and we have two, like you said, if you're gonna make a night out of it, we have bottled cheeseboards that we had custom made for us. So wine and cheese go well together. So if it's something that you're gonna make a little charcuterie board at home or something, then you can pick up one of the bottled cheeseboards and add that with your box.
And you get Appleton chocolates in your box. So
chocolates and
chocolate
sugar.
and wine.
Like, I mean, don't get much better than that, guys.
So yeah. And then we put a label on the top of the box, and it's an enhance your box label. So anything that you would need to go with your box. So like carbonated water or lemon or something like that. Instead of waiting for you to get home to find that out, we just give you a list of anything that you might need.
I love it. So items to enhance your bottle in a box experience: lime, a can of sparkling water, ice, good music, and good company.
That's right.
And then you have your sample size recommended per person.
Yes.
Awesome.
Just
I love that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And we haven't mentioned aside from the ones that we don't have to sample already. I'm just going to read the list of everyone that's included.
Please do.
We've only mentioned a couple so far. So we do have, so what we've sampled so far: Cold Stream, Nova Scotia Spirit Company with their Blue Lobster.
Mary McGilvery just asked, how many products are those 70 plus samples from?
12. It is 12.
And Raymond's just going to go over who's in it as well. So that'll give you guys a little bit of an idea.
We've got Cold Stream, Peach Mango Vodka Soda, and Sour Berry Twister. Hometown Spirits, they're awesome. The last in-person bottle that we did, they did like a blender
Slushy.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they had like a blue
I bet that was
raspberry.
terrible.
I know, just so bad.
Well, and it's good for them too, because then it's eye catching. So you walk around, you see someone with a blue this color slushy in their cup, and someone's like, "Oh, what's
Where'd you
that?"
get that?
And this year, they're in the box, and their flavor is vanilla Java.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that
She
sounds
recommends
good.
a lot of those types, so it's like a coffee vanilla type, and she says that you can put it over ice cream.
Oh
So
my
you can have
god.
vanilla ice cream and pour a shot
Like
over
a
it,
little
or
float,
put it in your coffee, or you can just try it, just a straight up sample of it.
Right.
There's more
Little
ways.
coffee
yeah.
cup, nobody needs to know.
More ways to drink alcohol than just from a glass.
That's right, yeah.
And then we have Mountain Mead Works.
Lemongrass.
And this year's flavor is lemongrass. That one I'm excited about. Like,
Yeah.
I love
anything
that.
fine.
Yeah. I
That
love
sounds,
lemongrass.
really good.
Yeah.
And they're from right around here, right?
Earltown.
Earltown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Petite Riviere has a sparkling peach and apple wine, which is that what this one is?
That is.
Peach and
Yeah.
apple, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that looks delicious.
So
Peach
a
and
fruit
apple.
wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then Shipbuilder Cider has a wild fermented cider, and if I remember correctly, when I was on the phone with them, I think that one means that it is fermented naturally. I think that's what, like, they don't add stuff to it.
Right,
To ferment. It's fermented
okay.
naturally. I'm pretty sure that's what
Interesting.
that one is. And then Sid Cider has a Perry cider, so that's all they're all together. So Petite Riviere, Shipbuilder Cider, and Sid Cider.
Oh, okay.
They're all like one company,
Yeah,
and they've got their different sister companies.
Yeah.
Planters Ridge has a sparkling rosé. Raging Crow, as we mentioned, to pair with Jenny's drink syrup,
Right.
and white rum to go with our mix.
We love Raging Crow.
We love
Shout out
Raging
Raging
Crow.
I mean, we love everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got cute little mini bottles.
Small
Oh,
bottles,
cute.
which I love what they do. I love that they build, expand, grow with new ideas. I love what
They're
they
so
play with.
innovative.
And I love that they've come out with smaller sizes because it's hard. Liquor companies, I understand that it's hard because packaging is expensive and that the customer doesn't get why they're paying more for a smaller bottle. But it's because those smaller bottles cost more when you go to wholesalers to buy them. So the fact that Raging Crow goes out and works it to find those things and stuff, we appreciate that. We love
Absolutely.
that.
No, they're fantastic.
East Coast Beverage Company, we just tried their iced
Mhm.
tea.
So good.
And same with Nova Scotia Spirit Company with their Blue Lobsters. They have the Rocket and the Dragon Fruit Guava.
Smells like deliciousness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chill Street, they have Morning Glory Mimosa Wine Cider Spritzer. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love mimosa?
So
right?
good.
That's a breakfast drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow
Sunday
because we will be
brunch.
having mimosas down at Triangle Events tomorrow.
Excellent,
so-
excellent.
Yeah.
And then Benjamin Bridge has Piquette Pink. Last year we just had the regular
Piquette, it was
which
in
is
the can.
blue
Oh,
can.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this year it's a pink one, so a little bit of a different flavor. So yeah, that's 12 different vendors.
12's a lot. 12's
That's
a
a
lot.
12 vendors with 14 products, because
Yes.
Coldstream and Nova Scotia Spirit Company both have two different
Right.
flavor cans. One's a tall boy and one's a
Yeah,
regular
so
can.
have you had the Coldstream Twister?
I've not, but I've heard
And you
crazy
can buy
things about
the-
it. Like, people love it.
Yeah, they have the other one too. It's what is it? It's mango, cherry, and pineapple maybe. It's
Scared
three
to,
other.
I'm scared to try it. That I'm gonna like
This
it,
one
like,
is
too
blueberry,
much.
green apple, and raspberry.
I feel like I should be like a wine connoisseur because I sniff it. Yeah.
Put it in, swish it around. I can smell it too, though.
See, just remember,
it does,
like,
smell
freezy.
sour.
Right?
you
Like,
could be doing this
freezy
at
lemon.
home too, guys, with your bottle
That's
in a box.
right. Make yourself
Wink,
your
wink.
own little. Oh my gosh, that smells good.
Mm.
It's got to taste
And
just as good.
Coldstream, you know what we have to say to that?
This is a little tinted.
Yes, the
other
little
ones
blue
are all
flavor that
clear.
makes
Yeah,
it
this
fun.
one's a little blue.
That was delicious.
I'm so scared to try it though. Like, I'm gonna feel like it's gonna be like it's so good.
It's so good.
We should quit our day jobs and just become
Yes.
samplers.
Yes, if anybody would like
If
to,
there's anybody
Yeah,
out there
hire us
that
as
wants to
tasters.
hire
Yeah,
us,
we'll come to you. Well, if you're in Cape Breton or Yarmouth,
yeah,
we'll
we don't want to deliver there, but if you're gonna
Yeah.
give us alcohol,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll come to you and taste your alcohols.
Something else we
oh
haven't
my
mentioned.
goodness,
So the orders
Wow.
need to be in by midnight on Sunday, February 6th.
that is a very important
so
detail.
that just gives us enough time to get our final numbers to the vendors,
Right.
package everything up.
And people are like, February 6th, okay, this is a big thing in churro. And I know it's not just churro, but churro has a big problem with this. We leave everything to the last minute. Every adult in this town leaves things to the last
You're not
minute.
wrong.
We're all like we're all guilty of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
So people are like, then they leave it to the last minute, and then they don't realize that February 6th, well,
It's
Valentine's
around
Day,
the corner.
It is just
Honestly.
around the corner.
Yeah.
And you have to get your orders in early so we can be respectful to give it to all the vendors, because these vendors are coming throughout Nova Scotia.
Right.
It's not like they're all in our town and that we're just like, hey, Frank, can you drop us off a case? It's not like that. Like, literally, we had two people doing 2 days of driving.
Yeah, Halifax, Bridgewater, Wolfville, then like Earltown and
Well, it's like,
Tavistock.
right.
I mean, yeah, because we're getting a call from all over the province.
Right, exactly.
And that's awesome.
It's
However,
amazing.
At the same time, we have to remember that they have to be able to get the orders ready as well.
Right.
So by midnight, February 6th.
Yeah. And then pickup or delivery is on the 11th.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is so you can
Between
have it,
10 and 4.
yeah, for your Valentine's weekend.
Yeah, so we have it in person on Valentine's weekend, so that's why with the box, obviously we have it whenever, but we decided to keep consistent with the date.
Yeah.
So for Valentine's Day, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you have to have a Valentine.
No,
right? You
yeah.
can have the girls, your family, a couple,
Girl
whatever
night,
you
yeah,
want.
absolutely.
So yeah, like we said, February 6th by midnight, just so we can have enough time to get our orders in, and then we have to package all the boxes by hand. We don't have a conveyor belt
You're still not even giving yourself very much time.
We have some
You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
We had a full.
We have some pictures to post in the coming weeks on our bottled Instagram and Facebook pages of last year. That in the office it was just all these boxes just
There's no room boxes.
Well, yeah, we order the labels from Colchester Print. We manually glue on all of the labels. We print everything off. We put the bows on. We package all of the liquor, the glasses, everything in there, and then so it won't break with the packing material.
Yes.
Then we tape it all up, and it's a lot of work to put it all
Since
together.
we're not a courier company, and this is what we do in our regular day job.
And then we deliver them in our own.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Kudos to you guys for doing that. Well, let's check and see if we got any more comments here. See. Mary Ellen McDonald says whole new meeting to Truro Buzz tonight.
Truro buzzed.
That is funny. I'm getting some double comments, but that's okay. No, we are doing good. So, also just want to remind everybody, get your comments in because you guys are going to give away a couple bottled t-shirts, one on Facebook, one on Instagram. So, all you have to do is just comment. Let us know what one of the samples you're excited to try, and we will go through and we will pick somebody for a winner.
And I'm just going to do a quick repeat. I know this will be our
Don't do it.
This,
That's right. People might just be tuning
like I
in.
say, it's really important that everybody understands that when you give feedback, that we hear your feedback. And this year, we took all the feedback that we got from last year, since it was our first bottle in a box and not doing it in person. And the feedback was that people weren't happy with the fact that they didn't get all the samples when they ordered a 2 or 4 person box. And that's because there was no possible way to put all the samples in there with the sizes that are available. So this year we only offered one size box, and it's got 76 samples in it. So technically at 10 samples a person, that's a 7+ person box.
You feeling all right after that many samples?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to order a box to yourself and then let us know how you do afterwards.
I was even mean like if you have 7 people trying 10 different things, you're still feeling pretty good after.
Well, yeah, we had.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's why we offer designated driving at the in-person event, because I didn't know that that's what 10 samples would do to a person.
That's funny because I heard a lot of that after the bottled event. It was like, we were just trying samples. I left there.
Yes.
And some people think like they kind of have the negative attitude going into it, especially when some of them are small, like they're not all the same size. So a wine sample is less than a cooler size sample or whatever. And if you got all wine samples, all 10 of your samples would be 2 ounces.
Right.
So people don't realize 10 isn't quite enough, or 2 ounces, that's not quite enough. But
that's a bottle of wine.
Yeah, a bottle of wine is 12 samples.
Exactly.
So if you use all 10 of yours on wine, then you just had just about a whole bottle of wine.
Wait, what if we use 10 samples on spirits? That's 10 shots. I'd be in a coma.
We
Right.
took a 10-person box home last year to my boyfriend's family's house, and we did like a game night.
A night,
and all
yeah.
that.
I think that this is
Everything.
such a good idea for
But
that,
by the end
honestly.
of it, we had at least one bottle of wine that wasn't opened, and I know there was something else that we didn't open by the end of the night either. So even with 10 of us, we still didn't finish everything by the end of the night.
And I'm sure everybody was feeling okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right, and so last year, this is an important one too. If you're thinking like, oh my gosh, like that's a big box, and what are we gonna do with that?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
could you guys?
last year we had a lady, and she ordered a box, and then another lady from her neighborhood ordered a box because they were all planning like a neighborhood.
Fun.
So they came together. They ordered a couple of boxes, and then everybody came together at one house and had like. And it wasn't even at the time. It wasn't in February 14th. They saved their boxes for weeks before they actually.
Well, I mean, it's
used
something
it.
that you don't have to use right
And
away.
right,
Yeah.
And they didn't open their boxes. They waited
Oh,
for
it was
each
like
other.
a surprise.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I love that.
Fun.
And we love seeing people's pictures come back for how they open their box. Like we have what do we call it? A story saved.
Yes.
Okay, the little circle.
Yep. A highlight.
That's my technical terms for this evening. From highlights from everybody sending in their things last year of like opening their boxes and stuff. I love that.
Oh
So
yeah,
I like
that's
to
so
see.
fun.
I just like to see where the home that every box
Yeah.
went
You
to.
get to kind of peek in the back.
Yeah.
Where your baby went.
I know, and I'm like, how are you drinking your box? And I'm
Well,
like,
and I mean, you have that on your little thing. Like, share your photo of your box
Yeah.
experience. Tag us at the Bottled Churro, Triangle Events,
Yeah.
hashtag
But that's
Bottled
one
in a
thing
Box.
that we don't get to see is when it's in person.
Right.
We're there, so we get
You
to
get to see everybody
mingle
enjoying
and we
it.
get to chat with all the
Mhm.
people that are there and talk to you and see what's going on. But when you buy the box, unless you share a picture, it ends right there.
Right.
We don't get to hear about your experience. We don't
Mhm.
see anything. So it's really nice to see that,
Absolutely.
and it's just like, oh, it's a little taste of us.
It's
at
great
home.
to see people enjoying something
Yes.
you've put yourself
Yeah.
into.
so we
Yeah.
contact the people, we send out the emails, we do all the graphics. Evan does the graphics. Yeah. We do all of this stuff, and then you take your box home. Please send us a picture. So
It's just
so
like
we know.
people who make clothing. If you're on the street and you
Absolutely.
see that was like actually. It was a bottled shirt. We were driving through North River, and a man and his wife were just out for a stroll, walking down the road. And Ainsley and I were driving, and he was like, "Is that one of your shirts?" And then we drove, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it." So we drove down, and then we ended up having to turn around anyways, and then drive back the other way. And we saw him again, and he was wearing a bottled shirt.
Did you like yell out the window?
Oh
You
my
should have.
gosh.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it hasn't happened. It's only happened once in
Yeah.
person, which is where they were for
Oh,
sale.
that's fun.
And the odd one, and I was like.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was really taken aback. I was like, oh my gosh,
There it is. Yay.
Yeah, to the guy that was wearing the shirt, we know your wife bought it at Louis.
Yeah, donated it to Louis. And
So it's still nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Sure.
also a good segue to mention again that if you leave some comments, let us know what sample you're excited to try from Bottled in a Box. We are going to give away a couple shirts, one on Facebook and one on Instagram, and then they might see you walking around town.
Yeah.
You might get a yell out the window.
I'd be
Nice
nice
shirt!
I'd be like, what else do you want for you? Because you're wearing our shirt. I can't imagine if we had a song and we heard it played on the radio. What would you do if that was you,
No,
right?
I
We would
couldn't.
just die the first time we heard your song.
I'm sure everybody does.
I know.
Well, we might as well try this last one, hey?
Yeah.
Blue Lobster
That is-
or Rocket.
Yes.
So I know
Let's
I'm
do
really
it.
far away. You guys can't really see, but well, I'll go first this time since
All
I'm
right.
over here.
Yeah, so lots of great stuff in the box, and like I said,
Let's
Jenny's
smell
cocktails,
first.
Appleton chocolates, there's glasses, there's
Raven.
coasters, there's
There's
so much more.
lemonade, blue raspberry, and cherry.
don't pour it on the yellow couch.
I always want to sing like big. Do you remember the Big Comfy Coach?
Yes.
Big
Yes.
yellow coach.
Here comes the whole song.
That was probably right your age, right? Like you probably love that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I used to have a couch that was so deep that when I sat on it, my feet stuck out, and that's how I felt. 'Cause I'm like, oh no.
Smells good.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorite summer
If
drinks.
that doesn't taste just like that 3-layer popsicle.
Yes, it absolutely does. I mean, that makes sense, right? Blue raspberry, cherry, and
See,
lemonade.
to me, this is one of those things where when they say that certain sounds or smells or tastes can take you to a certain place,
Mm-hmm.
if I close my eyes and I drink the Rocket, I am at the lake. And
With
I
the popsicle?
swear, no, drinking
Oh, with
the Rocket.
this?
Yeah, no, I swear, because when we go out to the lake and we go fishing or go out on the kayaks or just sit there, and normally I'm a beer drinker, like we just drink beer,
Yeah.
but this I will bust out in the summer, and just sitting there and
If that isn't a
having
perfect
tan
summer
on, yeah.
drink.
So I'm like, when I taste this, I taste the lake.
The summer at the lake.
That is 3-colored popsicle.
I
melted
agree.
into
You're right.
a drink,
Mhm.
which everybody probably already knows but that's what it tastes like.
Oh, that would be
to me.
dangerous, though.
If I close my eyes and think about 3 of these, I feel passed out. It reminds me of when I didn't wake up.
Yeah, it's like a new
Rest of
like
the night.
slogan thing. When I taste Rocket, I taste the lake.
The lake.
There you go. That's
Be
our
like,
new marketing
She
strategy.
tastes Rocket, she tastes drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would be very
She tastes
easy.
carpet. I taste lake.
And you know that fish pee in the lake. So.
Oh, wow.
Fish pee.
I mean, they do. I mean,
That is-
of course they do.
Of course they do, but you don't think about
Yeah,
that stuff, right?
no.
As you're spitting lake water out of your face.
Yeah, dive in.
There's fish pee in there.
Oh, yum, ladies.
Ah.
That was delicious.
That's really good.
Well, so we got about 10 minutes left. Why don't we, I mean, we've chatted about the box.
Yeah.
Let's just run down
Let's dance.
the major points about the box. Let's not dance.
Yes.
So price $180 plus tax.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
includes over 70 samples.
Yep.
So whether either 1 ounce, 2 ounce, or 4 ounce.
Yep.
Depending on what type of alcohol it is.
Yep.
You can deliver or pick up, which
Yes.
is an amazing option.
Yep.
$5 for the delivery. Have to have the orders in by midnight on February 6th to
Yep.
give you guys time to get it all processed off to everyone.
Yep.
And then pickup is February 11th.
Yep.
Between 10 and 4. Pickup and delivery.
Yes.
Between 10 and 4. If you're getting it delivered, you have to be home. You're not just going to leave it on the doorstep
No.
for anybody to pick
And
up.
if you're
So
working, we will come to your office.
yeah, right.
You can
Yeah,
come to your
let us
work.
know, but
Yeah.
you have to give it
If
to
there's something
somebody.
that you really can't make it in to pick it up or be home to accept the delivery, we can work with a few people to
Make other
Figure it
arrangements.
out.
make other
Yeah,
arrangements.
exactly.
But yeah, the majority is going to be on the 11th, just so we can get it to you in time for Valentine's Day weekend.
Right, so it's Valentine's Day weekend, so it's
Yes.
a great little, you have a little
Social
something,
gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a significant other, drink it away.
Yeah. Call up
Have
a
a couple
neighbor.
drinks and save some for the next weekend, because there is so many samples in here.
Yeah.
Last thing, each box contains 4 sampling glasses with accompanying coasters, and people can buy additional glasses if they would like to.
Yes.
They are $6 each.
Yeah.
So how can people order? Because I'm not sure we've gone over that.
Oh yeah, you just send us an email, Facebook message, Instagram message.
Any way
you
that
want.
you can get a hold of us,
Yeah.
you can order
Call
that
us,
way.
come into our office.
Right, yeah. Anyway, so email is info@triangle-events.ca.
Yeah.
Yes.
Email is preferred, just so we can kind
It's
of keep
easy.
it all together.
Yeah,
but
of course.
we will accept
Everything.
orders however you want to order.
We will take your money
Yeah.
however you want to give it to us. Yeah. So make the subject bottle in the box. If you could do that, they just need your name, phone number, whether you want pickup or delivery. If you require additional glasses, and that's about it for that, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you still got time to get your orders in. There's still some time.
Yep.
February 6th, it's coming, but
Right, it's coming fast.
I mean,
Right, so if you're...
can you believe that it's the
for-
24th of January
No.
already?
Nope.
I can't. Honest to God,
I
I
know.
really can't.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's gone so fast.
So fast.
It's actually insane.
So should we draw for the shirt?
Do you want to do that and then talk about your Valentine's
Yeah.
stuff? Okay,
Yes,
great.
sounds
That's a good
All right.
way to end the bottle.
Excellent. So,
Order a box.
let's go Instagram first. So, let's just check out and see what people are saying. Country Roads Rustic Decor said, I think the cider would be good to try. Cheryl Cook says 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot floor. We're not quite at that at that point yet. Country Roads Rustic Decor said, I might have missed, but is there a list of everything that's in the box, or is it a surprise? There is a list, right?
There is a list.
There is a list right now on bottles. we are showcasing each day a different vendor and what is going to be in the box.
And that's at Bottled Churro, right?
Yeah, but the whole list is posted. So if you go to our Facebook and Instagram pages, the list of everyone who's in it is posted.
Perfect.
Vendor-wise.
Vendor-wise.
But
Yes.
we are going to then individually profile each product.
So people can learn a little bit
Yeah.
more
Yes,
about,
and
yeah.
all of the vendors. And
Perfect.
And if you don't want to wait for them to be revealed one at a time, then just email us and we'll shoot you a quick email with all of them wrapped up in one.
Sarah says, I'm excited to try the Cold Stream peach flavor. It was so good.
So peachy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
peachy.
yeah. Okay, let's do this. So you guys can tell me, say stop when you want me to.
Stop.
So Cheryl Cook from Instagram, you won yourself a little. Somebody want to write that down because
Cheryl
I
Cook.
will forget.
I'll write it down
I'll
here.
just put it on my
Okay, I mean, if you can remember that, kudos to you.
I'll message it to you.
And that's on Instagram for that one.
Okay, so yeah, so we
Thanks for tuning in, Cheryl.
Cheryl Cook, okay?
All right, and then we'll go Facebook. Let me know when to stop. And Mary E. Sellers is who got the Facebook shirt.
Perfect.
Mary
E. Sellers.
Perfect. Congratulations, and thanks for tuning in,
Maybe
guys.
we'll see you walking down the street.
I hope so.
Why?
It was so exciting for you.
Pull over!
Yeah.
I need to meet this person.
Cheryl says, thank you. You're welcome, Cheryl.
And we actually we haven't even mentioned this to you yet.
Oh.
We have an exciting announcement that hasn't been mentioned to anybody yet.
Yes.
So you guys are all
Breaking
the
news.
first
About
to hear
Cheryl.
it.
Do I
So-
I hope you don't.
So when we first started, we did bottled in person in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and then COVID hit us here. We were in the middle of planning Tapped Churro Craft Beer Fest,
Right.
which was supposed to take place in April, but COVID kind of started shutting things down in March.
Right.
So we were in the middle of planning, and then we had to
No,
shut
we
that
were-
down.
In the middle. Like, we were at the location
Aw.
doing measurements when the government said, shut her
That's it.
down.
Yeah, so at least we got bottled in person. Then 2021, we couldn't have it in person, so we decided to do the box. We just we weren't able to do anything with tap. We didn't get around it. We were just still trying to figure out how to do bottled in a box. Now this year, we've got that under our belt. We're doing bottled in a box for a second year. So we are finally reviving Tapped. We are going to do
You
Tapped
heard it
in a
here
box.
first.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So Tap then hasn't happened since 2019.
Wow.
Because it got
COVID.
shut down 2020. We didn't do a box in 2021.
So 3
now,
years later,
so
here we
yeah,
go.
so now 2022, we are bringing Tapped
Oh, that is so
in a box,
exciting.
and then hopefully next year we can have both of them in person. But we
Fingers
said it's been
crossed.
long enough. We don't want people to forget that Tapped exists also.
Right.
So
'Cause
yeah,
that was a great event
Right,
too.
because anybody who...
craft beer.
Yeah, beer.
Do you like beer?
So,
Because
love
if you
beer.
If you need me to say anything else, just message us.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
However, all the kids in the family think that it's a milkshake.
It does
so,
kind of look like a
So I'll have to get Alicia or Jen to give me a wine glass.
Yes.
this
Oh,
time
yeah.
So that they match.
Perfect. You do too.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Tapped, beer.
That
beer.
is exciting news.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah,
So
all
that
the
was
guys,
awesome.
all the guys out there who are like, oh, I don't want to go to the wine festival. Well,
Yeah.
beer.
Beer.
So that will be the end of April.
End of April.
And we will announce it, like we will start posting about it in detail in March. So follow us
Fantastic.
on Instagram, Facebook. Again, for that we have our Triangle Events page, but we also have a separate bottle
Tapped.
page and a separate tap page
Perfect.
for whatever you're interested in. So if you can't wait for taps to come back, follow those pages on Facebook
Oh,
and Instagram.
that's
and
so
you'll see
exciting,
the
ladies.
details.
Love it.
Yeah.
So last thing we want to talk about then is your, as we were saying, time is going so fast.
I know.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Okay, so we know that with COVID, that not only is it been hard to get out and do the things that you want with loved ones and people that you care about, but also it's left everyone a little financially strapped. So keeping that in mind, a lot of people just aren't in the position to go out and spend a bunch of money to show a bunch of people that they care and love each other.
Right.
So, last year,
Do you need a drink?
maybe I do. Maybe I should top up my glass.
Just get
So-
that little frog in there.
Last year, we were like, what's a quick, fun, easy way to tell somebody that you're thinking about them or to pick their spirits up or they care? And we're like, do you remember when you were in high school or like middle school and that nostalgic flower came for sale?
Yes.
Or like a chocolate?
Or a singing quartet.
Yeah, and you got to like, you could
Be
either
super embarrassed, but at the same time, like,
you could leave a message or you could just be anonymous. It was like,
right.
who sent that? You're like, it says no name. Okay. Well, that's the kind of nostalgic feel that we wanted to give with this. So we
Send one to
started
yourself.
out with Sweet Spot Chocolate Shop and delicious chocolate, as you know.
So good, yeah.
And so we have a heart, like it's not a
Chocolate
small
heart.
heart.
It's large, yeah.
It's big enough. It's on a stick, and
It says it has a little something
Yeah,
on
it
it,
says
right?
Be
Be
Mine.
yeah.
and you can order that for $10 plus tax, and it comes with a little heart Valentine card, and you message us your private messages. I just want to say, I would never.
Maybe not super private messages, but
I would never, not even at home behind closed doors, no matter how funny they were, I would never tell somebody else's message. But let me tell you, you're all very creative. And
Amazing.
last year's
Oh, it was
messages,
so good.
I delivered a few messages that I couldn't wipe the smile off my face because I knew what was in that envelope.
Can I just watch you open it?
I know,
please?
very
Yeah.
But we also sent them to people like, from a friend to another friend at work,
Absolutely.
to a mom, to a daughter, to her mom that lives here and she lives out west. It's
Oh,
those type of
that's-
things.
yeah.
For $10 plus tax, it's really cheap, really easy.
And
right.
like, think about how that's gonna brighten someone's
Yeah.
day.
It's so
They don't
good.
know what's coming,
Yeah,
and
well,
then all of a
you're
sudden,
at work and somebody shows up with a chocolate heart. So yeah, we did this
Yeah.
last year
Yeah.
and it went over well. So we're doing the same thing again. And
yeah, love it.
yeah, we can go to, wherever will let us in. We can go to a school, we can go to someone's house, we can go to someone's workplace.
And they're hand delivered, and people like that. When I show up at some man work spot, and I'm like, is so and so here? And they're like, and I'm holding a heart Valentine, and they're like, oh, you got somebody up front to see you.
Oh,
You know, they
I
were
love
harassed
it.
all day. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, you can say who it's from. You can say that it's anonymous if you want to keep things fun.
Yeah. You can write your own poem.
Yeah.
Wink, wink,
And then different this year is we are also including with each order a hug for the
Yes,
Hospice
love
Society.
that.
So they also do a fundraiser. They do it runs all year long,
Mhm.
but they try to push it at Valentine's
Yes.
Day too, just because chocolate and Valentine's Day.
and a hug.
Yeah, exactly. And also made by Sweet Spot, so same chocolate.
Exactly.
It's delicious. So last year we just bought hugs on our own and just delivered them around town
Yes,
to
I
people.
remember,
But we
yeah.
just figured this year we might as well just kill two birds with one
that's
stone and
great.
just deliver them
Yeah.
both at the same time. So the hugs are on us. So you just pay for your chocolate heart
So
and
you
the
get a
card.
heart and a hug.
Yeah, and we throw in the hug to support the Hospice Society.
cute.
So yeah, so then they get a hug, then you're supporting a good cause.
And it's milk chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hearts are milk chocolate, but the hugs are a mixture
They
of
could be dark, white,
dark,
or milk, yeah.
milk. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's just say, I ate 5 in a row last year,
Oh, the chocolate
and
is so
they
good.
were delicious.
They
I
are
was
so good.
very sick at the end of it all. However,
But it was worth it.
It was so worth
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
And this year, I'm going to challenge myself to 6.
Stop.
So,
How many hugs can you fit in your mouth
How many
at
hugs?
once?
Can you please
no,
do
I
some?
ate 5 of the hearts.
Evan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please videotape her getting 6
Yeah.
hugs in her mouth at one time because we
Yeah.
need to see
Yeah.
that.
Challenge. It's so good.
Like, it's real chocolate.
Oh,
You
it
know,
is. It
changed,
is so
like,
good.
grocery store chocolate to have this like waxy feel over the top of it. Yeah, that's what I can't stand. Is all my good chocolate that just went
No,
to the
it
wayside.
is.
This you put it in there, and it's
Yeah.
like that and a bag of plain Ruffles chips.
You're ready to go, and your Pepsi.
And a box, a bottle in a box. I'm all set. I'm not.
That's right. So people need to order those by February 10th, right? Because they get delivered on Valentine's Day.
Yes, because thankfully Valentine's Day is on a Monday.
Oh, that was
So we're actually, it's
Yes.
a business day, so we can, I think last year it might have been the Friday, which
You had
was
to do it,
actually
like, right
Valentine's
before,
Day.
yeah.
Yeah, so this year the bottle boxes have to go out before Valentine's Day for the weekend of. But yeah, the chocolate hearts will go out actually on Valentine's Day, which is also
Awesome,
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
So cute. Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, that's the end of our time. Thanks for bringing me liquor tonight.
Do
It
you
was
wanna do
fun.
this every Monday?
If we could do that,
Yeah.
I would not mind.
Okay.
I'll work late
Well,
every Monday
we'll see you
just for
again
this.
in March or April. We'll be sampling.
Yeah,
Beer,
beer.
beer, beer.
Oh, I might have to let Alicia do that one because she's the real beer big fan. Big beer fan.
I thought you just called her a big beer foot.
We can just have everybody. We might not all fit on the camera, but we can just have everyone.
We can,
come,
just
all
have
of you
everybody
guys,
around.
Yeah.
we'll
That's
just
a
have
great
the
idea,
table.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sit up at the table.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do
Kitchen
that.
party.
Yeah, we'll put the
We've already got
camera
our
over there.
plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old Nova Scotian kitchen party.
That's right. That's
That's
what we're
right.
having.
All right, so end of the night, bottle in a box, bringing the taste home again with Triangle Events. So get your
Cheers.
orders in.
Yes.
Cheers, lady. That was a
Cheers.
great night. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
And then she erases it all.
No, don't say that.